Say goodbye to your young and vibrant body. Your life is over. You're getting older and losing your youthful, strong, slim body. It's inevitable. You may as well throw in the towel because you're hitting menopause. The most depressing and annoying part being unexplained weight gain. Nothing has changed in your daily routine. You eat the same things you do the same exercises, you have the same exercise schedule, but all of a sudden you put on weight and in places you've never had it before. Maybe you tried a diet that worked before and it just doesn't work for you anymore. No matter what you do, you can't take it off. Hi everyone, this is Eileen with the Kaspar Twins. If you're looking for answers to reduce unexplained stubborn weight gain and are in perimenopause or menopause, then you're in the right place. I'm about to reveal some easy tips to effortlessly adjust your diet and lifestyle to lose unwanted excess weight once and for all. I understand that the inability to drop extra pounds can be extremely frustrating and affect your energy, your mood, confidence, and how you show up in the world. But don't worry, you don't have to accept this as your destiny, because today I'm going to share with you 7 ways to reduce menopause and perimenopause weight gain. First, we'll look at weight gain and why it seems like you gain a pound just by looking at a piece of cake, why your previous routine that's worked before is not working anymore, and then we'll share with you what you can do to get results. The first contributor to weight gain is likely a hormonal change. In most women, estrogen levels drop. Estrogen helps dampen appetite, so you're likely feeling more hungry than usual. To make matters worse, lower estrogen levels decrease the activation of using brown fat for energy, and our metabolic rates drop too, so we need less calories for energy than we needed before. It's also harder to build muscle, which burns more calories, the perfect trifecta for weight gain. And we know you're experiencing those nasty mood swings, sleeping problems, low energy. Keeping motivated to stay on a healthy diet and exercise regularly seems like a chore. Your previous routine of fad dieting and burning more calories than you're consuming by exercising simply won't work anymore, and you're actually potentially making your frustrations worse. As we enter into menopause, our hormones change dramatically. These practices are not only impossible to sustain long-term, but they may be compounding the issues with menopause. Drop the old habits of eating less and working out more and rewire for long-term success in mind. We want to share with you 4 tips to avoid and even reverse unwanted weight gain with menopause. Number 1, get your hormone levels checked. When it comes to the reproductive system, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone are the 3 main hormones. One or more of these hormones may be imbalanced for various reasons. Perimenopause is a period when your body naturally transitions into menopause, which signals the end of reproductive years. Perimenopause strikes women in their 40s. You may find indicators of menopause progressing, the most evident being irregular cycles. However, some women begin to detect changes even in their mid-30s. During perimenopause, estrogen levels fall and rise unevenly. This results in an extended or short menstrual cycle, and the ovaries may not even be releasing eggs. You can also have menopause-like symptoms like hot flashes, insomnia, and vaginal dryness. Low testosterone and progesterone levels in your body can also throw off your hormonal balance. If you're between the ages of 35 and 40 and feel symptoms that are unusual to your norm, we suggest requesting a blood test to determine your hormone levels. The ideal timing to run your test is on day 19, 20, or 21 after the first day of your last period. Those are likely to be your bad days when your symptoms are the worst. If imbalanced, hormonal therapy can effectively correct the imbalance to a great extent, getting you back on track and feeling yourself again. Number 2 is stay away from alcohol. We know you don't want to hear this. De-stressing does not mean overconsumption of alcohol. Alcohol in many ways is toxic to your body. Once the initial euphoria cools off, it moves on to damage pretty much every part of your body. If you're around perimenopause or menopause, alcohol might increase symptoms like hot flashes, insomnia, and that dreaded mood swing. Heavy drinking may also lead to depression, and that's the last thing that we need in this stage of life. If you're suffering from alcohol addiction or struggling to minimize your intake, food addiction, drug addiction, or any addiction, the next tip is incredibly important for you. Number 3 is listen to hypnosis. Hypnosis is our favorite and most effective tool we use for our clients. The conscious and subconscious minds can focus and concentrate on vocal repetition and mental pictures throughout a session. As a result, The mind becomes more susceptible to suggestions and changes previous unwanted actions, emotions, and habits for life. We have a gift for you in the description, a free hypnosis so that you can give it a try. It's relaxing and induces powerful transformation. Number 4 is stop the common calorie deficit method. You are burning fewer calories. You're burning fewer calories and becoming less active while going through perimenopause and menopause, which also means that you're burning fewer calories during the day. When you eat less, you train your body to need less calories. Starving yourself over time is training your body to need less food, and that's the opposite of what you want to do. Instead, you want to burn more and consume more. Weight loss will happen slower, but you'll be able to retain your muscle, which is important for long-term fat burning, by keeping the metabolic rate as high as possible. Number 5, focus on your protein intake. An imbalance or deficit in protein intake can directly impact your hormonal balance. Proteins are the building blocks for our cells. They act as a messenger between the organs, cells, and different systems. Protein becomes even more essential as we get older. As we age, we're not able to process protein as efficiently. We want to focus more on muscle mass to help increase our metabolic rate, and you'll look leaner as you lose body fat. Adding more protein allows you to eat more with fewer calories, giving you a bit more wiggle room. Protein is not only important for fat burning, but it protects long-term from the risk of osteoporosis by improving bone density. Protein also helps neurons in the brain communicate with each other for better brain function. Try increasing your protein by 20 to 30 grams daily. We would also like to add in here that fat is your friend, so don't avoid fat. Inflammation increases as we enter into menopause, so increasing fats, especially omega-3s, helps reduce inflammation, which helps expedite the fat burning process. It can also reduce hot flashes and improve bone mineral density. So enjoy your salmon, sea bass, tilapia, sushi, and shellfish. It is now your super friend. Number 6 is eliminate foods with natural estrogen. The cornerstone for correcting estrogen dominance is eating food that support hormone balance naturally, lower excessive estrogen levels, and increase estrogen breakdown in the liver. Eating an uncontrolled junk diet full of processed food, sugar, and refined carbs can raise estrogen levels in the body and even lead to cancer. To naturally lower estrogen levels, focus on eating plenty of fiber, cruciferous veggies, probiotic-rich meals, and healthy fats. Some food rich in phytoestrogens can help maintain estrogen levels in the body if you're low. Flaxseed, sesame, soybeans, dried fruits, peaches, and berries all have a great level of phytoestrogens. Your body can experience elevated levels in 2 ways. To begin with, your body may produce too much estrogen and struggle to get rid of it. Second, estrogen levels in the bodies can be increased by endocrine disrupting chemicals. These are chemicals that mimic, block, and interfere with hormones in the body. EDCs are substances in the environment, air, soil, and water supply, food sources, personal care products, and manufactured products that interfere with the normal function of your body's endocrine system. This is why it's so important to look at your labels at the grocery store and even your cosmetics. Buy wild-caught fish, hormone-free, antibiotic-free, non-GMO meats. If you are low in estrogen, look for foods with phytoestrogens to naturally increase your estrogen levels like soybeans and chickpeas. If high in estrogen, try avoiding these foods altogether. Hit that subscribe button and notifications so you don't miss out on healthy information explained in 10 minutes or less that's easy to follow and useful for your overall health and weight loss journey. Number 7 is reduce stress. This might sound obvious, and this always goes without saying, but we want to explain a little further why stress reduction is vital to optimal health and weight. Cortisol, sometimes known as the stress hormone, is a hormone that helps the body cope with trauma and harmful events. It instructs your body to pump blood more quickly and release glucose as fuel. High quantities of cortisol for an extended period of time can cause more harm than benefit. Polyphenol-rich foods like tea, dark chocolate, red wine, and berries help reduce cortisol. So it's essential to curb stress through methods like listening to our hypno meditations, yoga, walking, getting massage, repeating gratitudes and affirmations, which have scientifically been proven to release low levels of serotonin, equivalent to a low-level antidepressant. We love sharing with you invaluable tips on our channel to help you maximize the joy in your life by educating you on how to take care of the one body you have throughout this life journey. We hope this was super helpful for you, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy healing!